Hello, hello, hello there, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. And I am just out here on the deck, still enjoying my flowers here on this October. This is such a beautiful day here, even though it's wet and it's a little cool. There's like an undercurrent of coolness, but yet I am just so excited about the garden. And there has been a lot of leaves falling down from the oak trees and other trees. So that means that we're going to have to be doing garden cleanup. A lot of garden cleanup is going to have to start, and really get serious about prepping the garden for the winter. And also I'm still gathering my other plants, but I can't seem to let them go. I do love my cannas, and I brought them up here so that I can enjoy them here on the deck. But let's take a little quick tour around the garden here for October 16th and get to see what is still up. And then in the front garden, it's just been it's so wild, but yet there's still so much beauty. I captured some of the roses that have come back on my naturalistic border in the front. So let's take a look at that together. And if you have not subscribed to Catherine's Garden and Home, what is keeping you back? Come on, subscribe, join, and be a part of this growing community where we grow together. I'm here in the Northeast, in the city area here of Boston, in the neighborhood of Boston, and yet even though we're in the city, we still have a lot of beauty here, a lot of wonderful gardens and a lot of wonderful areas of beauty in the city. Yeah, so I'm happy to be here in my little secret garden. Hello, hello, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. Well, we had a couple of days of rain and everything is still just drying out today. And yet everything looks so good in spite of the fact that we're in the season of fall, because now you can see all of the oak tree, not all, but a good portion of leaves are on the deck here. But yet my plants are doing fantastic. This impatience it's two impatient plants, and look at how full they have become. And it hasn't been like that before in the past. You know, by now they would have died out, but the temperature has been mild enough in that it is still looking so good. So I am happy to show you this and really enjoy the fall coloring. And here I have this mums, and look at that. With the mums, we still have the impatiens. I am very pleased with that. And then my floral bouquet is still holding out. But here I've been gathering my plants that I want to dig up, the cannas still, and also the elephant ears. But then I wanted to show you the beauty of my Japanese maple. Look at that. The color, the leaf coloring. Isn't that pretty? And it is just colored in so nicely here amongst the elephant ear and the canna. And then I am very satisfied with my lavenders. which I am going to place in a really nice location so that they can overwinter there. But things are still looking good, and even my climbing rose here, the leaves on the climbing rose, still looking very healthy and good. Even though we are now in late October, October 16th. The leaves are definitely on the ground here, and leaves are changing color. A lot of the trees in the yard, in the garden area here in my backyard, they're turning color. So when that happens, you know that it is truly fall. And some of the trees in the distance, they are changing color. It seems like yellow is the color of the season for these leaves. Well, my tree here, my center tree, has always been a brilliant yellow in the fall. And it is a maple tree. Soon it will be just one beautiful yellow golden spread of leaves. Just beautiful, just beautiful. Every year I look forward to this, but this is just the beginning. And here in the main garden, right here in the front bed, the hostas are really on their last leg. They too are changing color as well. They're dying back. But you can see that my elephant ears are looking good. Look at that. They look so good. So I am not in a hurry to get rid of them. And of course the cannas. And look at that canna over here. Beautiful. So the garden is still holding its own, and I am not in a hurry to do very much of anything to it. But I have done. I actually have started to do some cleanup in the front bed. So let's go take a look at that and see what has happened. This bed is so pretty. It's right underneath the oak tree here, and the mums are looking good. This is a mum that has grown in. It's doing so good, and things are dying back here, and yet we still have a lot of color. I am just amazed at the whole thing. What we can see on this side is that the amaranth. Now, isn't that a beautiful? This is my David Austin rose, Olivia Rose Austin, and that's the last rose that I see for the year. I have to decide what I'm going to do with it. If I'm going to leave it in the pot, I believe. But later on I'm going to have to take it out. I do like this spot for it. I think it will do well in this location right in the middle. But right now I think it is still kind of young. But definitely by next year maybe it will be large enough here. But it is a beautiful rose. I have to say I'm glad that I purchased it. It's pretty. It's a nice, gentle pink. Check this out. In the elephant ear container, there is a mushroom. Do you see that mushroom? That is wild. Yeah. I have decided to start the cleanup here in these beds, but I think for the end of the year, this season. That it's not looking too bad, even though it's a mess. So what I have to do is decide what I'm going to do with this. If I'm going to leave this container here, which I think I'm going to do. And then over here, what I want to do here is I want to add the tulips in this section. So I started cleaning back the area from the cosmos. But this rose, now this is definitely a beautiful rose. This is my rose mother of pearl, and it's still blooming. It was definitely a beautiful, beautiful investment. No, isn't that a beautiful rose? And I think it just matches so well with the cosmos here. Very pretty rose. And it has so many blooms. It just smells so good. The perfume is just intoxicating. So as you can see, I started to gather the debris. I'm putting it here. And we got quite a few pumpkins. And I'm going to clean up, we're going to clean up this area, set that free. And then my kitchen garden area is so full. I have a lot of kale in there still that I can harvest. See the kale? And then I have over there the collard greens and collards here, and a few tomatoes hanging around. But it's pretty much done. But I have to say, I do love how these collard greens came out. And as you can see, we've been harvesting them for a long time so that it almost has like a tree form. Very pretty. Someone's blowing leaves, one of my neighbors. So that's what you're hearing. Because it's fall and the leaves are falling down. That's what it is. Each time in the season, it's just plain old beautiful. This tree, this bush is so beautiful here in its fall color, and right in the midst of it is this rose bush. Look at the beauty of this rose. It's an old-fashioned rose and it's on bare root. And I don't know the name of it, but I do like how that looks in amongst the berries. Very pretty. So if you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. How are things going for you? Are the leaves falling off the trees? in your area? And are you experiencing a lot of autumnal color? And how is your October cleanup coming along? Give me some information in the comments section below. And if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell for more. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Bye. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.